Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs for November 13th, 2020. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I hope everybody is still basking in the 1111 energy that's surrounding us in this time, in this space, at this moment. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver messages for the collective for November 13th, 2020. Wow, the major arcanas that I am seeing as I'm shuffling this deck, you guys. Ooh, Sagittarius energy of temperance, the lovers. Been a major theme this week. Messages for the collective, please. For all signs, November 13th, 2020. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for private readings and links to the decks I'm using if you're so interested. Look at that victory. All right, messages for the collective, please, November 13th. There's my Two of Cups, and we see that Ace of Cups down there too. You guys, this is beautiful. What is going on this week? I mean, I know what's going on. It's just like consistently amazing. Okay, now, yes, okay. All right, okay. Let's see what's coming through here. Very good. Oh, wow. Some of you guys are coming home. I know this came out in this week, but this knight looks like he has been to battle. And we see that on this side, he's such a formidable and scary type opponent, somebody who's ready for the worst, has been through the worst. But on this side, we see he's actually chasing a flock of swallows, and those swallows take him home. Yeah, there was somebody had to go out. It's like kind of like going on a vision quest, or it's like a rite of passage is what I'm getting. The overall energy here is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy here. This is about everything moving in your favor. This is about somebody, I really do feel like some of you guys had to take some time out, whether that's through meditation, through prayer, maybe you went on a retreat, maybe you just went for a walk in the woods. But really, you went out, I feel like you went out on your own, or maybe some of you guys have been doing, shamanic journeying to the upper worlds, to the lower worlds. Some of you guys may have been, astral projecting. Some of you guys may have been doing past life regression is what I'm getting. And you've come back so much wiser. You've come back armed with information, with secrets that not everybody has available to them. And this is very, very important stuff. Look at that. Yes, because we get the Hierophant in reverse. So the Hierophant in this position is about dogma. It's about listening to what others have to say, taking it to heart. But on this side, you went out and found out for yourself, and now you use critical thinking and make choices for yourself based on this information that you have come into. And it's very esoteric, it's very spiritual. Some of you guys, this is even like you've been doing really intense meditations or Reiki sessions, working with your angels and your guides, and you've been given some sort of information here. Some of you guys may have even been able to see the Akashic records. But look, this baby, you now have this key, this wisdom, this knowledge, this information that allows you to start a new cycle. You're understanding peoples before you. Many of you guys have been doing time travel or astral projection. You guys have been doing past life regression, because we see this fertility statue going back very, very into ancient times. And then we see the apple here, and when we have this apple cut like this, the seeds form the pentagram, and we see this pentagram here, the power of nature. Understanding, with this card as well, the Wheel of Fortune, sort of one of the more esoteric reads about this card is, about all of the truth of the universe is hidden in plain sight in nature all around us. So again, for some of you guys, this is sacred geometry. Some of you guys, I just feel like some of you guys have received an upgrade And this has been coming out all week. Some of you guys are able to see certain situations from a completely different perspective, but because you've been given a certain amount of knowledge, you've been given a key, some sort of information that you were missing before that's allowing you to see through people. Some of you guys are now able to see people's auras. Okay, like this is how your upgrade is really is manifesting. For others of you, you might be able to like start hearing what people are thinking and that sort of thing. And I feel like you might have been a little bit shocked at first, but you're understanding that this is all part of your evolution. And you're starting to understand your purpose here in life. That's what that Ankh. The Two of Cups, this is beautiful. Look at that. We have the Ace of Cups in the background. And, you know, we see originally with the Ace of Cups, we saw the Knight of Cups approaching this statue at nighttime and thinking, you know, she was the ideal partner or his counterpart. But what's happening here is the reality is his counterpart is right in front of him, or the truth is right in front of him, has been right in front of him all along. So it's kind of like the hero's journey. It's kind of like the whole journey from the Fool to the world, back to the Fool again, all in one. We got Capricornian energy. I love this because we see these columns. You know, we can see 1111 here. We see this portal open. We see the contemplation. This is known as the Miser card in the tarot sometimes. So it's about releasing control. Some of you guys had to surrender and release control. And I am seeing the Hanged Man energy here. But you're releasing, you're letting go. You're releasing control of expectations, ideals, control of dogma. Again, with the Hierophant energy, this is about being told what's true and just taking it for face value, and you're no longer doing that. Some of you guys are understanding the Matrix. Some of you guys have seen stuff that has sort of changed your perception forever, like there's no going back. And we see this sort of sense of shock and wonderment and amazement and confusion with the Seven of Cups. We see this blind man entering this sort of quagmire, this swampy area. And, you know, we don't know what's in it. It smells, it's scary, it's dark, it's damp. And being really, really confused. But in doing so, through this experience, through these illusions, seeing through the illusions is what brings you back home. And you're able to cut through them. Yes, for some of you it will be about love and partnership, but it's deeper than that. It's seeing things for how they truly are, not how you've been told they are. And not the way maybe you've wanted to see them, but seeing things for how they truly are. But coming back, I feel like with this baby, where was this baby here? With this baby, it's like a return to your divine essence. I know this is really spiritual stuff, you guys. These are the messages I'm getting. And I'm getting the importance of all of the elements here. You know, we have all of the fixed signs represented on the wheel: Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. And then we also have all of these 4 elements here as well in the 4 of Pentacles. Deceit, yeah. Some of you guys are coming back because what you've seen, what you've come back from, whether it was shamanic journeying, meditations, past life regressions, you're understanding that there has been, that the veil has been lifted is what I'm getting. And you can no longer accept things at face value. And we get the woman holding the heart, and look at that, we get adjacent possibilities. Yeah, you guys have definitely been doing traveling. You've been traveling in the remote soul planes. Some of you guys may have been doing this during the dream space as well. And so you may not remember it, but you feel like you can see things differently. For example, I'm getting some of you, like when you're looking at the clock, this is just an example, but you look at the clock and it's 11:11 or it's 1:11 or it's 10:10, and those numbers like kind of like light up, sparkle. You guys are really starting to see and feel and sense, you know, your guides and your angels more deliberately around you. And if we take a look here, wow, we get that 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have received a major upgrade. to your third eye chakra, to being able to see people's auras, clairvoyance, clairsentience, and you guys are feeling that, and you've seen past. I mean, for some of you guys, it could also be like, you've taken a trip and you're able to see through the matrix. I know this is very esoteric. It's not going to be for everybody, but you're able to see how you have been deceiving yourself or how you've been deceived. And the woman holding the heart is like, she's like looking at it. They both seem to be kind of looking at the same thing, but like coming into this deep understanding. And with the adjacent possibilities, it's like you're understanding how everything is kind of fitting together. That there are no wrong turns. That the wisdom that you guys have come into, that's what's key here. Look at this, and look at this. We get 44 and we get 40. So we get 444 and we get 4. Many of you guys are looking at the clock. You guys are seeing 444. This is going to be really important for many of you. I mean, and working with Metatron. Metatron is huge. Some of you guys may have had an experience with Metatron recently. A giant, like a giant foot, or seeing or working with this giant being. Yeah, and this is that sort of sparkle I'm picking up on. Like some of you guys are starting to see like surfaces differently. You're able to see energy differently, work with energy differently. Intention and romance. Well, so for some of you, yes, it is coming into union with your divine counterpart. This is destiny. But there was something that needed to be released, and it was really a confusing period in order for you guys to come back home. And you guys have been working with that and setting intentions, and you may be realizing how you are maybe even standing in your own way, or dogma or perceived beliefs about union were standing in your way. At the bottom of the deck, you get meditation. Yeah, for many of you guys, you've come into this knowledge and come into this wisdom because of your meditation. Some of you guys, I keep seeing Akashic records, accessing Akashic records. Some of you guys on the twin flame and the soulmate journey, you're understanding unity consciousness and coming into alignment. And that's what's bringing this to you. Many of you guys are working on that right now, releasing and healing old blocks and triggers. But, it's interesting because at the bottom of the deck, I saw, what did I see? Where did I see that? Oh, underneath this one, I saw door to value. I also see here that many of you guys with this upgrade, with this new understanding, there were blocks in your love life that were also needed to be cleared so you could have abundance too. And we get green tarot again. This came out on 11/11. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Yeah. The power of prayer, the power of intention. And we get Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Yeah, and also I'm getting here to stand up for, what you believe, because I feel like unmasking the Hierophant here, unmasking whatever this dogma was, whatever these teachings were. You can see he's wearing a mask, and they're faithful, and they're reading, and they're being shown, and they're being taught, but they're not using their own critical thinking and their own experiences to draw conclusions. And I feel like that's part of this, the boundaries, that whatever information that you've come into, it's allowing you to say no to what doesn't work for you anymore, and that might have been keeping you from alignment. Not might have, they want me to say that has been keeping you from alignment. That's the one that wanted to come out. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Look at that. And look at that. Look at that. Look at these twin souls we see. You know, we see these beautiful, are they raccoons or are they skunks? They're beautiful. And then the foxes and the people. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Yeah, many of you guys are going to realize that you were trying to attract love or whatever it was you were trying to attract, but you were coming from a place of like trying to control or need. And the purpose of this sort of hero's journey, of this journey that you had to take, was in order to bring you right back round to your essence, and that's love. Wow. And a psychic upgrade and a third eye upgrade as well. You guys, these readings have been amazing. I feel like they've just, the energy, the messages coming through in these readings this week have been powerful, and I would expect nothing less from an 11/11 week. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.